Alright, hey guys, AnimeWestReacts here. It's got my reaction for, not a reaction, but a review video type of deal for Summertime Rendering Episode 1, or Summertime Render Episode 1. Watched it on my own time, decided to do a review slash whatever this video turns out to be. But yeah, I think it was a pretty solid episode. We got introduced to our main character of Shin, who returns to this island after some time, most likely. Apparently he left for some reason, and he returns after getting word that this girl, Ushio, has died. So he returns to the island for her funeral, and we kind of just have him getting there, meeting a bunch of people that he used to know, and attending the funeral, learning that apparently the girl was actually murdered, or supposedly she was murdered. And a lot of sauce on the characters, pretty much, because, yeah. So he gets to the island, ends up meeting Ushio's little sister, who ends up just kind of riding her bike over, getting stopped at a thing, and flying over the edge into the ocean. And so, yeah, we kind of just have Shin, yeah, meeting all these characters and remembering who they are, stuff like that. And at the funeral, the girl who was supposedly saved because of Ushio is like hasn't talked anymore or something, or she's been like silent. And then we learn later in the episode about these things called shadows that are apparently like it's like an island myth type of deal where they have these things called shadows or shadow sickness, where like a doppelganger essentially, because of the fact that after a while, the girl that Ushio saved just vanishes, her whole family just vanishes. And so, yeah, he's informed by his friend that he was talking to at the funeral that Ushio has, like, marks on her neck, so that suggests that someone strangled her. And, yeah, end the episode off, or have a weird moment where this one guy, cop guy, sees Ushio standing outside of her house and not going in it, so he tries to talk to her. She just kind of ominously, like, looks at him. But yeah, so then that's when Shin and his friend have a talk, and he's told about Ushio having marks on her neck. So yeah, which leads to the possibility that she was murdered. And so yeah, he kind of gets like what happened from the friend. I assume they're friends anyway. But yeah, so kind of agrees a bit, works at the cafe for a little while, and then this one guy says that this one customer kind of tells Shin, or he says, "Did you find who you were looking for?" And Shin's confused. And apparently, Shin was looking for the lady that he met at the beginning of the episode on the boat, but he has no recollection of doing that. So yeah, it's real interesting mysteries going on. So yeah, Shiomi. Okay. Or someone, yeah. So then they end up talking for a bit, and when this hunter comes up and kind of starts talking to him about shadow sickness, or he kind of just overhears them, I guess, talking, and then just starts explaining what shadow sickness is, that it's like a doppelganger situation. Those who saw their shadow died, and then it apparently like mimics them and then goes and kills everyone in the house, is what he says. So that it pretends to be who it killed and then kills everyone else in the house. And apparently the afflicted would go get like cleansed at this shrine. So Shin says, let's do that. So they end up going to Hiroko is the name for the Hito shrine. Okay. So yeah, they end up going to Hiroko, which is the shrine, but then yeah, it says she saw something, and so when they chase after it, turns out to be the lady that Shin met on the train who's been shot. And so, yeah, he tries to warn him, says, yeah, listen closely, and then says she, but then, yeah, ends up getting her brains blown out pretty much. And then, yeah, Shin turns around, and you got two of Mio, I think is the little sister's name, but I could be wrong. Yeah. So there's two Mios. One's got a gun to the one's head, and then shoots her, and then shoots Shin. And then he wakes up back on the boat. So, yeah, pretty interesting episode. Hope y'all enjoy this reaction. Or, I guess, if I start doing reactions to it, I hope y'all enjoy those. But, yeah, leave a like, comment on the video, subscribe for more anime reaction reviews and manga reviews. Check links down below to my Twitter, Twitch, and Discord, and I'll see y'all later. So, yeah.